that one probably should be among the applications to be heard on Friday. But surprisingly, again, I believe it will surprise you, that INEC is objecting. A public institution that is being funded by the government, representing the people, is saying they don't want the people to enjoy live streaming. Are you not surprised? Again, you ask yourself, what are they hiding? What are they hiding? What are they hiding? I don't know.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Well done.
Asiwaju Bola Tinubu is on a reconciliation spree. Yesterday, it was alleged that he met Rabi Musa Kwankwaso in France, Government of National Unity. As you call yourself factional leader, you call yourself the authority. Are you not the authority of the Labour Party? Yes, you are, right? If Asiwaju Bola Tinubu calls you for a conversation as we speak on the furtherance of democracy, would you honor Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, President-elect?
Before I honor him, I will consult the executive of the party.
So if the executive
say go ahead, I will do.
So if the executive say you should go ahead to honor the meeting with Asiwaju Bola Tinubu,
if the executive say go ahead, it becomes our position. It's not going to be my position. If they say go and see him, or we are going to see him, it becomes the position of the party, not the position of Alhaji Bashir Lamidi Apapa.
So, but if they say go and see him, you will go to see him, right?
All of us collectively will go and see him.
Okay, all of you will go and see him.
That is if we have the mandate of the house that we are going to see him.
Yeah, okay. So,
welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, especially about the 2023 presidential election in Nigeria that was held on February 25, 2023. You have seen the video where the lawyers of Peter Obi confirmed that INEC, the Independent National Electoral Commission, is objecting to the right of Nigerians to watch live telecast or broadcast of the proceedings of the Presidential Election Tribunal. INEC is blocking it, is challenging it. That right of Nigerians to watch live the proceedings of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. And like you saw the lawyers ask, what is INEC hiding from Nigerians? INEC that also broadcast his March 1st declaration of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu as the president-elect. They televised it live. The National Collection Center at International Conference Center, Abuja, was televised live. So INEC does not believe in live telecasts, except it is the one doing the telecasting or giving the approval for its own release of contentious elections, where INEC embarrassed itself and collected results without taking the objections of the opposition political parties who were challenging his railing out of figures that they are objecting to. And INEC said it will come back, they were going to review it. Till this day, INEC never did. There must be something INEC is hiding from Nigerians that makes it to be objecting to the rights of Nigerians to watch the proceedings of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. This is very sad coming true. It's a dent on our democracy. that INEC, a federal government institution that is paid with taxpayers' money, is subjecting to Nigerians watching the proceedings of the Presidential Petition Tribunal. This is dangerous. This is dangerous for our democracy going forward. Now, the idea for public broadcast or live broadcast of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal was first mooted by the Nigerian Bar Association when their national president, Yakubu Mekao, and the secretary, Adesina Adebute, signed a communique, sometimes a march, in Birnin Kebbi, in Kebbi State, where the Nigerian Bar Association called for the live transmission of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal in particular. And according to the NBA, this is because confidence of Nigerians in the judiciary is so low that only live transmission can engender confidence of Nigerians. And they were emphatic that that is what is needed right now to redeem the judiciary. And these are no ordinary lawyers. These are the senior advocates. These are the leadership of the Nigerian Bar Association. They were the one that called for it. They were the first people to call for it. Of course, after the call by the NBA president, after their National Executive Committee meeting in Birnin Kebbi in March, people like senior lawyers like Femi Falana, senior advocate of Nigeria, also hammered on the need to transmit this petition live, saying that that is also the only way to restore the confidence of the judiciary, and that it will also put the judiciary on the spot to do the right thing. And he referenced countries like Kenya and Ghana among countries in Africa where it had become common practice to transmit live Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. And he said that it is going to be a redemptive process for Nigerian judiciary because the confidence in the judiciary is all-time low. I remember myself when I spoke with Joe Agi, senior advocate of Nigeria, recently. He was telling me that that is the only way to restore confidence in the judiciary. That is the only way to avoid biased media reports, to avoid people selling lies as outcomes of the petition. He said because this is important, because it will present, the people will watch the evidence as they are being presented, and Nigerians will watch the witnesses. And that will know, by that Nigerians will know where the direction of justice was going. And the verdict will be clear to all. And it was many Nigerians, including civil society organizations, also joined in the call. I remember there were some protests by non-governmental organizations and civil society organizations in Abuja, here in Abuja, protesting that they don't even want the Chief Justice of Nigeria to be part of the process. They want him to recuse himself. Why did they make such a demand? It was because the confidence of Nigerians in the judiciary is all-time low. And they cite examples why they don't trust Nigerian judiciary. They give you instances of the current Senate President, Ahmed Lawal, who contested for the presidency ticket of the All Progressive Congress. And now, the former governor of Akwa Ibom State, Akpabio, Godswill Akpabio, who has now been nominated by his party as his preferred Senate president in the 10th National Assembly. Akpabio contested for president. He bought tickets and contested for president. When he lost, himself and Aman Lawal, they went back to emerge the senatorial candidates of their political parties. Now they are senators elect. Even senior lawyers like Ulisaba Koba, SAN, is baffled by this kind of judgment. That was why he said recently that he cannot predict what the outcome of the presidential election will be. Presidential election petition will be, because the things has gone out of hand in the judicial. Because what you know as a lawyer, as the processes that will lead to a particular outcome, no longer come out the same way. He was clear on this. And now the broadcast, live streaming, live broadcast of the proceedings was the only way left now for the judiciary to redeem itself. That is a position that is being challenged by the Independent National Electoral Commission, a government agency, because it is apparently hiding something. Because if not, it will even be happy that the world will see the good work he did on February 25, 2023, and the governorship and state House of Assembly election in March. But he's ashamed of what he did. Because if INEC is not ashamed of itself, it will be the first people, they will be the first to call for live streaming so that the world will see the good work they did. But they are the one. You would have thought that it's APC, the beneficiaries of the electoral sample that the INEC conducted, that will object. But it's INEC. INEC is acting like that. The lawyers of Peter Obi said they are acting as if they were part of the candidates in the election. It's only in Nigeria that such rubbish happens, and those who do it get away with it. Because the system, the institution in Nigeria has totally collapsed. Everything goes to the highest bidder. Judiciary, justice goes to the highest bidder. Presidency goes to the highest bidder. Party ticket goes to the highest bidder. Virtually nothing is obtained in Nigeria right now on merit. Corruption is walking on four legs in Nigeria, from INEC to judiciary to everywhere. What a shame. What a shame to a country that calls itself a democracy. And under a government that claimed that it fought corruption, they even crown our president as African champion against corruption. Only God knows what the world used to say behind our backs, since we have remained one of the most corrupt countries in the world, a fantastically corrupt country. It's only a country like Nigeria that the electoral umpire will not be ashamed of itself to object to the live transmission of the election results, of the proceedings of the election petition tribunal. Of course, INEC has objected. They have filed their objection, and it was the PDP that brought it formally that demand for live broadcast. Labour Party Peter Obi joined. Now INEC has objected. We are going to see what the court will rule on Friday. Whether the court will side with INEC or it will side with the people. Because it will give a telltale sign of the kind of mindset those in the judicial are. Because they are there in the interest of the people. They are not there to satisfy the whims and caprices of INEC. So we have to wait and see what they will do on Friday. In the next few hours, we will enter Friday. Let us see what they will do. Because as the lawyer said, it is one of the issues that will come up for discourse. Now, in the video we watched, one of the issues that came up here was, you saw Lamidi Apapa, the man who calls himself the acting national chairman of Labour Party. He was put on the spot, and he admitted that he's ready to work with Tinubu in Tinubu's so-called quest for a unity or government of national unity, which is a kind of carrot that have been thrown to some people to buy. And Lamidi Apapa, of course, many Nigerians will not be surprised that he was ready to fall for that carrot. He said he's ready to meet Tinubu to discuss government of national unity. But did you notice in that video that he didn't say that he will consult Peter Obi, who was the party's candidate in the 2023 presidential election? He said he will meet with the executive. If the executive agrees, then he will go and meet Tinubu so that they will discuss about government of national unity. It didn't occur to him that the reason why Labour Party amounted to anything in this election was because of Peter Obi. In 2019 presidential election, the Labour Party presidential candidate, I've forgotten his name now, Mohammed, got only about a little over 5,000 votes. In 2023 presidential election, because of Peter Obi, Labour Party won more states than well-established political parties and veteran politicians like Bola Tinubu and Atiku Abubakar. And Peter Obi won in strategic states like FCT, like Lagos, like Rivers State, which recent investigation showed that Peter Obi won Rivers State. BBC has done their own investigative report to show that Peter Obi won Rivers State. Premium Times did earlier that Peter Obi won Rivers State. And in the petition by Peter Obi tabled Rivers State, Benue State, among the states that he won, hands down. But they allocated it as for Bola Tinubu by the INEC. That is a shame for Nigerians to see the thing being pointed out live through broadcast on televisions at the appeal court, at the Court of Appeal, where the presidential petition is being held. So Lamidi Apapa didn't think that it is necessary for him, because I had expected him that to say that, well, we are going to discuss as a party, the executive will meet, but our principal need to be involved. We have to seek his support Because without Peter Obi, Labour Party is nothing in Nigeria right now. It was Peter Obi that made it what it is today. And what is it that made it so? It was Peter Obi's integrity. Unlike the other corrupt politicians in other political parties, he was a beacon of hope, squeaky clean politician who didn't steal money when he had opportunity to steal as governor, who is not enjoying humongous pension. In fact, he's not enjoying any pension at all, unlike those he competed against. Despite all that they allegedly stole, they're still collecting humongous pension from their states. This is a man that promised to create a new Nigeria. He made Labour Party what it is, a household name in Nigeria today. And you want to go and negotiate national unity government. You didn't mention his name, that you have to go and clarify from him and ask him whether he will support such a move. Is that not a clear fact that Lamidi Apapa and co have no interest of Nigerians in their enterprise? Because let the truth be told, the millions of votes that were garnered by that was garnered by Peter Obi, who was far higher than INEC allocated to him, was that of millions of Nigerians who put their faith in him. You had it even before the election. Nigerians were saying that Peter Obi is not running for the election. Peter Obi is running the election through them. It was because of Peter Obi that there was massive youth turnout. It was because of Peter Obi that there was massive voter registration. And they sabotaged everything on February 25 by INEC's deliberate refusal to transmit the presidential election result at the same time that it was transmitting the senatorial and House of Representatives results. And even as Peter Obi has gone to court to reclaim his mandate, they are still attacking him, working against him, using people like Lamidi Apapa and co. Now, their target is to be part of the so-called government of national unity. What a shame. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it higher and recommend it for more people. God bless you and yours.